Now, the area's most accurate weather forecast with Storm Search 7 Chief Meteorologist Steve Kirsch.
Well, today was one of those days you just have to kind of make it through and hope for a better day tomorrow. And it looks like a better day is in store for us tomorrow with plenty of sunshine and winds in the typical 10 to 20 mile per hour range. That'll feel like a calm breeze compared to what we saw today. Speaking of which, take a look at our exclusive SchoolNet sites. Something we have here at Storm Search 7 the other guys don't. 152 weather stations scattered all throughout the region. In Amarillo Canyon, we have 48 weather stations. In this particular map, the central and north side of Amarillo, the highest wind gust here at Storm Search 7, 64 miles per hour. That gust happened at about 2 o'clock this afternoon. One of the windier sites lived up to its billing. The Oasis RV Resort had a gust of 64 miles per hour. That happened shortly before ours at about 1:30 this afternoon. Other sites gust up to 57 there at Lake Tanglewood. The highest winds, though, up across the northwest. Check out Des Moines, 71 mile per hour wind gust. And just below them, Texoma, Oklahoma, with a 70 mile per hour wind. Across the northeast, a 66 mile per hour wind gust to the Robert Clark Ranch. That's 8 miles northwest of Miami. In the southeastern Texas Panhandle, had a gust to 64 in Palo Duro. That's in southeastern Armstrong County. And a 61 mile per hour wind gust to the Hidden Falls Ranch. That's 3 miles north of Wayside. Finally, across the west and southwest, a 63 mile per hour wind there at the Olton Grain Co-op. Followed right behind Lasbuddy with a 61 mile per hour wind gust. Go to our SchoolNet side of Texoma where those winds are still blowing pretty good out of the west-southwest at 35 miles per hour, but that's a far cry from that gust of 70. This happened at about 4 o'clock this afternoon. We had some pics sent by viewers, and certainly want to thank you for spending the time to send it to us here at Storm Search 7. This one's from Brent Beasley in Westover Village. He said this particular trampoline jumped not one but two 8-foot fences as it made its trek through the neighborhood. I imagine there's going to be an insurance guy called here along the way somehow. And thanks also to Steve Douglas for this beautiful sunset as the sun was setting behind the millions of pounds of topsoil that blew in from New Mexico throughout the daytime hours today. Makes for pretty sunsets, but not to breathe the stuff, trust me. You can see a couple tornado watches in effect right now for central and eastern Kansas, northeastern Oklahoma, as the same storm system that blasted by here is now getting to a very warm and humid atmosphere. Here comes the next weather maker. This one's going to pass us by to the north and cause the strong winds we're expecting for Thursday afternoon especially, and also on Friday morning. It's 33 and snowing in Minneapolis, 22 and snowing in Bismarck, and Kansas City is battening down the hatches for a line of severe thunderstorms, which are going to be rolling through town here in just about an hour or so. Meanwhile, across the state of Texas, of course, we talked about all the dust around here, but it's been pretty windy downstate as well. The Abilene-San Angelo area had gusts of 45 to 50 miles per hour. It's 53 degrees in El Paso and 68 in Oklahoma City. The front just went through there. But around here, right, well, tonight our skies are going to be clear and the dust will try to settle. The only problem, though, it's going to be a west wind 15 to 25 miles per hour all night long and a low of around 30 degrees. So the kids sitting at the bus stop or heading to work or school tomorrow, you're going to need a coat because we're talking wind chill values in the upper teens. It is going to warm up, though, 58 degrees at lunchtime, and the winds a far cry from what we saw today, 10 to 20 miles per hour, and high tomorrow, 66 degrees with crystal clear blue skies. No dust tomorrow. Forecast for tonight, our skies will be clear to mostly clear, dropping down a low of 25 degrees in Clayton, Texline, and Boise City, 32 for low tonight in Tulia, Crest, and Nazareth. In Amarillo and Canyon, 30 degrees in Amarillo, 31 in Canyon with a breezy west wind all night long, 15 to 25 miles per hour. Lots of sun tomorrow and temperatures above average, 67 in Canyon, 66 in Amarillo. High tomorrow in Borger and Pampa will be 70 degrees. Meanwhile, Childress, mid-70s for you with a high of 76. Over the next 7 days, yes, it will be warm on Thursday, but it will be windier, especially in the afternoon, talking gusts upwards of 40 to 50 miles per hour again. TGI Friday is going to be cold and cloudy, and we'll start cold for the weekend, but by Sunday we're talking mostly sunny skies and a high of 68 and 2 more windy days on Monday and Tuesday with another high fire danger situation.
Oh, goodness. But going back to that picture, beautiful sunset picture from Steve.
Absolutely gorgeous.
Thanks.
Yep.
Next up, an industry that's exploding.
And a building in the middle of imploding. Months to build, seconds to destroy. That's ahead.